Hi, I'm Craig Philbrick and I'm going to North Stoneham and Bassett. Why did I decide to become a vicar? Well, it's a good question. I went to a car boot sale in 2015 and I met this woman, Ruth, who I didn't know at the time, and she was selling her junk, and I said, "Hello Ruth, what nice junk you have," and we talked about the stuff and we talked about why she was there, and she said to me, "Are you a vicar?" And I said, "No," and she said, "Maybe you should be." And I said, that's strange, I'm working in London and I'm enjoying my job, and she said, "Well, I think you should consider it." And I said, "Well, thank you very much, Ruth, but I'm not sure that's God's plan. I think God's plan for me is to have a proper job," as I would say then, in London, commuting and witnessing to the ministry and mission of God up there to my friends and colleagues. But she challenged me, so I walked away and caught up with my wife and our German friends, and I said, "That woman thinks I should be a vicar, how strange." And we ignored it for a while, and then 5 months later I called a good friend, Bishop Jonathan, and said to him, "I think I've gone mad. I think I need to come and talk to you and explore my vocation." And wonderfully he said, "Come and see me." And I was hoping that he would say, "Probably not, you're not what we're looking for. Actually this job in London is more your style and more what you should be doing for your vocation." But he didn't. He gave me a few books and he said, "Come back and speak to me in a few weeks' time." And I did, and that started the road to ordination for me. My job before ordination was as a digital engagement lead for a big trade union. We had 1.3 million members, and my job was to say, with these members, how do we get them to do something? How do we lead them into action? I think I'm looking forward to two things: prayer and people. This morning at the school gate, as we took my Florence to school, a parent interrupted and asked to speak, and this wonderful guy was saying that he's enjoying a book that I've given him, helping him to think about vocation. He then said to me, "Would your wife like to go with my wife tonight to a prayer thing for people who work in the National Health Service?" So it's building community on a local level. It's about having time for the people in your area, or the area that you seek to serve, to point them towards God and say, God sees you, He knows you, and He loves you, He's for you. I think stepping out of my job and saying, here's a way of life, here's a vocation, here's something bigger than just being an employee of a company, but actually saying I stand for Christ in every way, when I'm at the park, when I'm at the school gate, when I'm in a church service. I think that's the great thing about parish ministry, that we belong to an area and we seek to serve it and point it to Jesus Christ in any way that we can. It's encounters that I have with people where I can tell them that I'm a priest in the Church of England, and they know what that means, and then that gives us opportunity to talk about, well, who is this Jesus? What does he stand for? And why is he relevant today? That's the key. That's why I enjoy parish ministry, and that's what I'm looking forward to. So this is a new adventure. Why not follow me and get in touch? Let's go and have coffee together. You can follow me on Twitter at Craig Philbrick, and I'd love to steal your wisdom, learn what you're doing, and see what God and Jesus is doing here in the Diocese of Winchester.